I have been fixing my computer for like the past 3 weeks, and I have been entirely scammed out of winter break. I hate this, and I hate everything. So just to spite them, I'm still going to use Christmas cosmetics, even though it's January. It's not even December anymore. So we got the Christmas skin, and we've got all of the holiday cosmetics. We got the tinsel projectile trail, Merry Jingle, at the same cage because I still like it. Snow globe, cold snap, the snowstorm, snowball fight, and lightning strike because it's still the coolest kill effect. Yep, you heard in the intro, I have been gone for like the last 3 weeks, and maybe an extra week for another reason, but the last 3 weeks, because my computer broke again, I had to fix it. I think I finally made it so that I can't break it, like, anymore. Like, it's not going to break by itself anymore. But it broke this time, and that completely scammed me out of my winter break. Get out of here with your bow. My block clutches are the coolest, and now I'm getting bowed from both sides. I love Minecraft, and high skill gameplay, truly. Please, let me play. You know what? I'm not cross-teaming with those guys. Just my skill. I am so good at what just happened. I don't even know. I suppose I kind of have to explain what happened, you know, because this is the second time that I have not been able to record for a really long time because of some random computer problem. I'll just get back into what happened. So maybe, like, as I said, like maybe 3 weeks ago or something, you know, I'm literally vibing, nothing is going wrong, and I leave my computer for like 15 minutes, and literally 15 minutes to like go get some water, and then all of a sudden, boom, my computer, I get back, and it's not even got blue screen, it's got black screen of death. Like, not this, but this. It was awful. You are actually probably someone that I cannot take at this moment. I like, still can't properly aim. He has pearls, I swear to God. But I still can't properly aim. I've done a little bit of warm-up, but, like, I'm still not that great at the moment, and it's kind of annoying, but I'll just kind of have to deal with it. That bow does a lot of damage. I am on 5 after 3 shots. What the? I don't like that. Okay. My armor sucks. So does my weapon. I'm just gonna pearl in. I think I can outgear this guy because of my pots. I just hope I can. Oh, he missed his pearl by a lot. Well done. That was some high skill gameplay right there. So yeah, like I literally leave my computer for 15 minutes, and then boom, I get whatever this is, and I didn't know what the hell it was. Like, the select proper boot device. I don't know what that means. So I had to spend like maybe 30 minutes trying to, because, like, you know, obviously I thought this was like something trivial, so I thought, I might as well try to fix it myself. 2 hours of researching what the heck it is and what I can do to fix it made me realize that no, I cannot fix it by myself. And yeah, that made me kind of omega depressed, because now I had to go and get it fixed, and who knows how long that could take. I don't know. Who are you? Hello. You have a hat for me. Well, now the hat's in the void, and now it's kind of useless. Hello! And now you are not dead. He's cracked with it. My dad even pitched in a little bit. We worked on it for, like, you know, 2 or 3 hours. We couldn't get it to fix. And thank you for the free hat. So, yeah, at this point, I just bit the bullet. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take it in to a technician to go look at it. And I mean, again, this wasn't the first time that my computer just randomly breaks, so I kind of had like a rough idea of what was going on. Like, while I was searching up the fixes to the thing, I heard, like, you know, hard drive being thrown around a little bit, so I was assuming at this point that it was my hard drive that was going whack, and I had to fix it, obviously. So but I didn't tell them that, so I just literally, the first time that I took it in, I just gave them the, what, you're back? No, that's not allowed. Hello. So I took it in, I told them, alright, my computer's broken, please fix, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna diagnose it for a small fee, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, because that's not what they normally do. Yeah, I let them do their thing, because, I mean, they're probably a little bit more qualified than me, you know, since they have a job. in this thing, you know, I'd assume that they're a little bit more qualified. But I've worked with this technician before since, you know, my computer broke before. I mean, you guys remember it. I went like, it was another time that I was a really long time without uploading. And I know that they kind of, well, I mean, the last time that I worked with them, they didn't really do a great job of notifying me when, like, my computer was fixed or when, like, you know, updates happened or something, like, with the situation or something. So I thought, you know, if they don't tell me, then if they don't tell me anything within a week, I'm going to check up on them anyway, because if it is fixed, then that would be cool, and I'll be able to pick it up, you know, even though they haven't told me, because they have a history of not telling me. And if it isn't fixed, then I might be able to get an update on the situation. So it was a win-win decision to go and check up on them in like a week. Oop, I accidentally hotkeyed my sword out. So, oh dear. That cannot be fun. Yeah, alright. Now that your strength has probably run out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. No. Okay, yeah, actually, I have pearls this time. You can't escape. Die. Thank you. Uh-huh. Ouchies. That is extremely rude of you, sir. Please stop egging me in the face. Oh my god. Take knockback. Oh, he has pearls! Ow. Okay, then. So, as I was saying, 2 weeks pass, and then I haven't heard anything from them, so I'm like, alright, it's either fixed or it's not. I might as well check up with them, because if it is, then that would be cool, and I'd be able to get it. I'd be able to get my computer back, and I could start recording. So, you know, I go over there, and I walk in, and I'm like, alright, can I, how is my computer going? And they're like, okay, we're going to ask the technician that's doing something, that's doing the things to it. What are you attempting? That was a very unwise decision, but it was good for me because you brought me a chest plate. Thank you. So they're like, all right, we're going to get the technician who's working on your computer, and they'll say what's going on. And so they did that, and they come back, you know, after checking up with the technician, and they're like, all right, so we just talked with him, and he's still diagnosing the problems. And I'm like, it's been a week. You're still diagnosing the problem? And they're like, yeah, we're sorry about that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I thought that, like, it was just because, oh, this is just, like, an above-average problem. I mean, it had black screen, so, you know, I'm like, that's forgivable, that's fine. I'll you know, and then I'll come back in, like, a week or something. So another week passes, and then I go back, and I'm like, alright, can I check up on my computer again? And, like, they don't mind, because, I mean, I think they can understand that, like, I really wanted this computer back. And, oh my god, wait, you're gonna warp back, aren't you? Yeah, okay. But like, they can understand, so they weren't, you know, too annoyed by me, like, asking again and again how the computer was going. And, oh my, okay. Alright then. Yeah, so, checked up with them again, and they're like, alright, so a bit of time has passed, and we're still diagnosing the problem. We might have found some new problems, and they might be with, like, the motherboard. And I was like, okay. And at this point, I was nervous, because I'm like, okay, the motherboard, for all of those more tech-savvy people out there probably know, the motherboard is not the hard drive, which means that if that thing is having a problem, then, you know, what else might be having problems? And this did not help when I came back after another little bit, and they said, are you gonna fight? No, you just came over here to stab my zombie? Okay, that's understandable. So, I came back again, and they were like, alright, now we think that you've got motherboard problems, which at this point, I had, like, bought a replacement motherboard, so that's already fixed. But then, like, on top of that, you've also been having, like, memory problems. So I was having problems with my motherboard, and on top of that, I was having hard drive problems, and also, like, problems with, you know, my computer's memory. And I'm like, oh god, what sort of unholy abomination has happened to my computer? Do I have to replace the entire thing? Did the entire thing break all at once? I don't know. They haven't told me yet, because, you know, they haven't finished diagnosing the problem. What are you attempting to... Oh, you can place blocks there. Goodbye. I come back like another week later, and they're like, "All right." And at this point, this is when I actually get my computer back, and I'm super nervous. I'm like, "Oh God, what do I have to do to fix the computer?" And I walk in on this faded day, and they're like, "All right, it's time to figure out what happened with your computer." What actually happened, they say, is that my what was it? My PSU, my power supply unit. Yes, that's what it's called. That was faulty when I had originally bought the computer. So, because that was faulty, that was causing a lot of my specs to break. Basically fried half my specs, including my motherboard and my memory and my hard drive. So this power supply unit problem pretty much like explained every single problem that I had with my computer so far. Like, some viewers might remember that the reason why I had to last take my computer in to get it fixed and couldn't record for a while was because my power button was not working properly. And obviously that is a pretty big problem. Oh dear. Oh, you have like no armor. Why am I scared of you? So I'm going to assume that the power button problem was also caused by this faulty PSU. Yeah, I've got all of that fixed now. I doubt that I'll get any problems with my computer in the near future. Of course, you know, I got some wood right here. I can knock on it for superstition's sake. That I don't eat my words. And oh my God, I've gotten knocked back on my sword. GG's. Where is human? There's human. There are lots of humans here. I will poke all of them with my knockback sword. That's my kill, actually. And I guess I'll explain this in the lobby for brevity's sake, but yeah, so the PSU has been fixed. I had to replace my hard drive, and among like many other specs, like my motherboard, obviously, because I'd all been fried by the PSU problem. So yeah, now I've got much better specs. But since, you know, I had to replace the hard drive and everything, I had to reinstall everything. I had to reconfigure my settings for recording. And that took a while. So yeah, after 3 weeks and like 2 or 3 days, I'm finally recording again. I should be able to record pretty consistently now, unless something goes wrong with school and I like get swamped with work. And I'm sitting pretty well right now because, you know, New Year and all that stuff, so I'm not getting too much work right now. But yeah, should work out in the end. But yeah, that ends another episode of Skywars, guys. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And I promise I will record. Hopefully. Anyways, bye.